Yes, ma'am. That's good. That's good. This week, my mental health has been crap. Literally, I just got a steam burn. My dumb butt reached across the green bean pan. Beautiful.
We're taking a little walk break.
That tasted so good on my tongue. I can eat this whole pint for, what's 80 plus 40? So I just made my greens. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is the new Clean Simple Eats flavor. Yes, ma'am. That's good. That's good. Wow. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you about where I've been this week because I feel like this is not something a lot of people talk about, and I don't want anyone to ever feel alone. I was talking to my sister on the phone yesterday for like an hour and a half, and she was like, you should totally share this. And I was like, okay. So basically this week, my mental health has been crap. Okay. I am not someone who is diagnosed with clinical depression. So after I had Caitlin, I started going through bouts of depression. Like I'll get little dark clouds, I like to say. So I'll have like a little dark cloud. And when I have that, I feel like I can't feel happy. It only lasts for like about a week and then it's gone, but sorry, the fridge is loud. But during that week, it's like everything can be great, but I still like can't smile and I can't be happy and I can't function like I would like to. So I kept trying to pick up the camera last week because I wanted to film a new video, and this weekend I was gonna film and I just couldn't. I really couldn't. And I want you to know that if you go through those times, that is okay. You know, we're all allowed to have feelings. We're all allowed to have hard times. Just as long as you know that you are okay, and if you need to seek help, you should seek help. So because mine comes and goes, it's just something I know I just have to push through. I have to just get through that little dark cloud and then I'm fine. But yeah, so that's where I've been this week. My nutrition was almost crap. My workout schedule was not like it should have been. I was planning like May 1st and it being a Monday, I was gonna start all my new habits and keep them up throughout the week. No, that didn't happen. But guess what? That doesn't stop me from starting this week out the way I want to. So I do have a list of new habits. I was gonna talk about that another day, but I can talk to you about it now. I want to make sure I'm waking up every day between 5 and 6. So I wake up when Jonathan leaves and not whenever I go back to sleep. I'm not doing that anymore because I lose so much of my day. So I wake up about 5 or 6 whenever he wakes up. And then I work out about 30 minutes after he leaves just to get a workout in the morning. I didn't this morning. I couldn't find my freaking dumbbells. My child had moved them. I was like, where are they at? And I found them. But anyway, I'll work out in a little bit. And then have a protein-packed breakfast. I got to where I was skipping breakfast. If you noticed in my what I eat in a days, I was not eating breakfast, and then it was leading me to want to binge at night. So I want to have a protein-packed breakfast. I also want to add more vegetables into my diet, just for like to bulk it up, because you know I'm not counting calories. So I really need to focus on a well-balanced plate whenever I'm eating. I want to go on a walk every day, whether it be 10 minutes, whether it be 30 minutes. I don't care about the distance. I don't care about the time. I just want the fresh air, the vitamin D. I want that just for myself, you know. I have to keep up with my laundry. Like I have to do so many loads of laundry a day. That's my habit, to make that a habit. So it takes 21 days to create a habit. So that's what we're doing. And then laundry. I just said that. And then last, I want to have a clean kitchen every night when I go to sleep. So last night I did my dishes. The only thing that's on my counter is like my Lululemon bag and stuff. But cleaning my kitchen every night before I go to sleep, because there's nothing that feels better than waking up to a clean dish, like clean kitchen, rather than a kitchen with a sink full of dishes that you have to worry about that day. It's just like one less thing I have to do the next day. And cleaning as I cook obviously helps, but I really suck at that. But anyway, just so you know, if you are feeling down in your mental health, I understand. I'm there too. I have it as well. I don't take any medication for anything. Honestly, I think a lot of mine is ADHD derived. I am about to make an appointment for that. But yeah, so you're okay. You got it. We'll get through it together. So let's get into today's meal prep. I honestly don't know what we're making yet. I know we're gonna make some chicken salad because I'm just craving some chicken salad. That sounds so good. It's hot, it's getting warm out during the day. That's gonna be delicious. I chopped up some fruit already and I'll put that in a minute. And yeah, let's look through this fridge. Let's figure out what we wanna make and we'll start to prep some meals. With a plan. I ate some breakfast. Like I told you, it's one of my habits. So it was getting kind of late. I wanted to go ahead and get some breakfast in me. But I have a plan. Let me tell you what it is. I feel like I have food in my mouth. Do I? I don't know. Anyway, I really am craving some chicken salad, but I don't want to make a huge batch because I never finish it. So I'm only going to do 2 chicken breasts that are thawed out. I'm going to boil those for chicken salad. These chicken breasts, I think I'm going to butterfly and season and roast them in the air fryer. Do you hear Fred? He's so annoying, I swear. I'm going to make some rice and mix it with some cauliflower rice. I've already steamed this in the microwave, so I was done with that. So make some rice to have with that. I'm going to make some of this rice and probably make some cauliflower rice. We had Mississippi pot roast last night, and I just think this, we had it in sandwiches last night, but I think on some rice today would be delicious for lunch. I'm going to make some pork chops. I don't know how I'm gonna make these yet, but pork chops, I thawed those out. Roast some of these baby carrots. If you don't buy your baby carrots, Fred, he's right there. If you don't buy your baby carrots in a can, you should. They're tender already. They don't taste like dirt, and you don't have to do anything to them. And then I have, are these 2 different size cans? Yes. I'm going to make all these green beans. That way, if we need to heat them up for supper this week, because we have a busy T-ball week, we can just grab them already done, heat them in the microwave with the flavor already added in. So let's get to prepping. I honestly love prepping stuff like this. It's something that I can literally put 3 pots on the stove and that is 3 different things done. So here I'm just getting the green beans going. I'm just doing these 2 cans and I will do 3 beef bouillon cubes. You'll see that in a minute. I'm going to get the rice going and that chicken bouillon, and then I could just step away and let it go. I cannot be the only one who can never find the right pot lid. Like, I have the cabinet full of pot lids and I always pick the wrong one. But let's get these covered and let them cook. My rice is done cooking, so I'm just going to take in that cauliflower rice mixture. I usually like to do it when it's a little more wet, but that's okay. And there we go. And it's so good, and I feel like you can't even tell it's vegetables. Now let's check on that chicken in the air fryer. It looks beautiful. It is not done yet. Literally, I just got a steam burn. My dumb butt reached across the green bean pan. Ugh. Anyway. Rice is done. The boiled chicken, I think, is almost done. I'm gonna let it set for a few. I always like to make sure that's done. And then the green beans, they look delicious. I'm just gonna turn those on. Oh, not get burned again. I'm just gonna turn those on low. And then I'm going to temp this chicken really quick. It went for the whole time, which was like 15 minutes. Find the darn it. The thermometer's magnetic, so it sticks to everything. If you don't have an air fryer that does more than just air fry, like if it roasts, you should get one. It's fantastic. Okay, it needs to be 165 for chicken. Ooh, that chicken's not done. That's what makes me mad about chicken breast. The back of the chicken breast is done, but that front of the chicken breast is not done. Okay, let's let them go for like another maybe 2 minutes. This one might be done because it was in there by itself, but it's also the biggest one. No. Let's let them go for a little bit longer. I don't want no spongy chicken. And I'll come back when that's all done and we'll start putting some stuff together. I also, before I turn it on, think I'm going to do the exact same thing to these pork chops, because then I can turn them into barbecue pork chops. I can turn them into whatever I want. And it's just 4 little pork chops. So I'm going to season them with the same seasoning and roast them in the air fryer. I'm going to open these up really quick and drain them and put them in the oven at about 400 and season them up with whatever you like and let them just kind of roast. Because they're already cooked, I just want to kind of dry them out and like warm them through. Let the sweetness pop out a little bit. So let's get that going. The pork chops I'm about to put in, I've already got them in. I'm just waiting to push start because that thing's so dang loud. Anyway, I have the green beans done. The rice is done. Chicken is done. It temped great. Now we're going to prep some potatoes. So if you've watched me make potatoes on here before, you probably know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you. We're going to take your potato. I don't use russets anymore. I saw something like they're poisonous. I don't know, and I can't get it out of my head. So, little gold potato. You're just going to stab her. Probably like, I don't know, poke it so it don't explode a few times. I'm going to do this with all of my potatoes. If there's a little eye, just pop it off. And nobody cares. Pop that eye off. If you want to let them grow, plant them. My father-in-law just planted his potatoes. So we're going to do that until this plate is full of potatoes, and I will tell you the next step. I apologize for the lovely double chin shot. Sometimes these camera angles just are not your friend. Now, we have a plate full of potatoes. I put the biggest one in the middle, but you're literally going to take this and you're going to put it in the microwave for 8 minutes. I only am going to steam them in the microwave. That way, throughout the week, I can turn these into potato wedges, French fries, smashed potatoes, sliced potatoes, I don't know, whatever you want. And that way, it's going to keep me from wasting the potatoes because they were already growing eyes. And potatoes are a great source of nutrition. People say they aren't, but they are. I would rather eat a regular potato than a sweet potato. First of all, it's lower calorie. Second of all, it's one of the most satiating foods, and it's delicious. So, into the microwave they go. 8 minutes. And they're going to explode in your microwave a little bit. It's okay. Just clean it out. There we go. I feel like this is our regroup moment every time I bring you back over here. Potatoes, most of them got done the first time. That big one and a couple of the ones in the middle, nah girl, those were still not done. So they went back in the microwave for 3 more minutes. I'm gonna heat this in the microwave. I've had this since Christmas. It probably needs to be used. Well, it's good until next year, but still. I'm gonna eat some leftover roast for lunch, and I don't know why roasted butternut squash with some, that just sounds like a match made in heaven. So we are going to pop this in the microwave and then in the air fryer. It says 5 minutes. So I don't have to chop it. It's in the freezer. I got it from Aldi. It might have been seasonal, I'm not sure, but you could also get sweet potato like this. Great time saver, and they're so good crisped up in the air fryer like sweet potato fries. Yes. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave. You can have this whole entire thing. You know I'm not counting calories. This whole entire container for 180 calories. Vegetables is something I'm really trying to focus on to really bulk up and satiate and try to keep some of my bread out. Bread is not the enemy, but I'm addicted to bread. I love it. And so I'm trying to like not eat it as much to kind of like break that away, you know? So let's pop this microwave and then straight into the air fryer. I decided I'm actually going to take some of these potatoes, and I'm having one for lunch, but I'm going to take some of these potatoes and dice them up really fine, throw them in the air fryer, and prep some hash browns for Jonathan for breakfast or for me, because I'm really wanting to have like that balanced plate with like a carb, a protein for breakfast, right? So I think I'm going to do that real quick. Then I'll still have some left over for suppers and get those in the air fryer once I get the butternut squash out. And then I'm going to take a lunch break and come back and finish this. If not, I will burn out and I will not get it all done. I know me. That's when I'm coming like with my mental health limits and just knowing how I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and dice up those potatoes and get those going, and then we are going to take a lunch break. I'm so excited. And I don't think I'm gonna prep breakfast on here with you because honestly it's just gonna be the potatoes. I'll cook eggs every day, and then I'm going to cut up some kielbasa and prep that for Jonathan's breakfast, and maybe go ahead and cook bacon. But y'all know how to cook bacon, and you know how to throw some kielbasa in a pan. So let's dice up these potatoes. I am sure you can see the steam coming out of this potato right now. So I went ahead and sliced it and let it cool like this before I came back and finished the dice. I went and ate lunch because your girl still wants to keep her fingertips. So we're gonna let these cool. So to get the dice, you're just gonna dice them into planks and then dice them into sticks and then dice them into cubes. And they actually turned out so good. We didn't even eat them for breakfast. We ate them for this night's dinner. We had like cheeseburger salads, and I used these as like the crouton. So it was like a freaking French fry crouton on top of a burger salad, and that is a must try. It was absolutely delicious and so super easy. Beautiful. We're taking a little walk break, and then I'll go back and just wrap up the rest of everything. I'm gonna make 2 or 3 Ninja Creamy flavors just so I can have those in the freezer if I want something sweet. I had some fruit before I walked out, and we're gonna wrap up this meal prep. It's gonna be good. Yeah, get out of the sand. We're just gonna enjoy some sun now and get our bodies moving. The last thing, I think you can tell like my energy is gone. The last thing we are doing today is mixing, it's 3:15, is mixing up some Ninja Creamy flavors. We're gonna do 3 protein ice creams because I'm wanting to get more protein in, especially if I'm gonna be working out every day. I wanna make sure I'm hitting my protein goals. I don't really have goals, but as high protein as I can be. So let's get started. We're gonna do chocolate cookies and cream. So I'm going to put some of this, I don't know if you're supposed to shake this or not. Yeah, shake well. I'm going to put some of this chocolate Fairlife in here. Probably like that much. And then I'm going to do a packet of the Clean Simple Eats. I'm sorry for my atrocious nails, but the packet of the Clean Simple Eats cookies and cream. This is my favorite protein powder. It is so good. Next time I'll do a vanilla cookies and cream and see how it goes. And then I'm going to do, I like to do about a half a tablespoon, not like a whole tablespoon, of chocolate pudding powder. You can use sugar-free. Right now I'm testing out getting rid of artificial sugars and seeing how that goes for me. So I'm using the regular. Now let's blend her up. There is 1. I gotta rinse the frother off now. Okay, next we're gonna do the key lime pie. So
I'm gonna start out with regular Fairlife. This is 2%. I'm just using the rest of it so it's gone. This is the fat-free. Why did that look green for a second? It did, didn't it? And then I'm going to do a little bit of this lemon extract. Natural lemon flavor. I don't know. This is what my mother-in-law uses to make pound cakes, and it's fantastic. All of their flavorings are delicious. Okay. We'll do like a cap full of that. And then our key lime pie protein. I'm gonna go ahead and have it spinning first. Oh, it's like kind of green a little bit. Oh, it's like a pretty shade of green. And then now, while that's going, let me get another tablespoon real quick. Okay, get that spinning again. We're gonna add vanilla pudding powder. Again, almost a tablespoon, but I don't like to add a whole tablespoon. All right, key lime. And I might spin like graham crackers into that one. I'm gonna spin an Oreo into the cookies and cream. So good. Let me set this on the side, and we have one more flavor. It is going to be cake batter. So I'm gonna go in again with this. Okay, did you get all the stuff up? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this fat-free Fairlife. It's probably 1.5 cups that I'm using. And then we're going to do a little bit of this cake batter extract. I saw somebody make this flavor on TikTok earlier with this exact stuff. Girl just dumped that stuff in though. I'm not putting that much. Then, whoa. Smells like cake batter. And then cake batter ice cream is legit my favorite ice cream flavor. Oh, that smells so good. So again, all this is the Clean Simple Eat stuff. It really is my favorite products. And I'm not sponsored by them. I just really like the products. It's the only thing I found not to be gritty or gross, honestly. I've tried a few different protein powders. That tasted so good on my tongue. Now we're going to go in with some vanilla pudding powder. This helps it just be creamy and nice. It may be a little higher calorie, but I can eat this whole pint for what's 80 plus 40, 120 plus 100, that's 220. Plus, I want to say that's like 60 something the way it is. Maybe 100. I don't know. Probably about 350 calories max. And I can eat the whole pint. And I don't care. It's full of protein. And if I do that, that's going to be... This is 20 grams of protein. That would be 13 plus, we'll say 7. 20 grams of protein. That's 40 grams of protein. That's so good. So, there's cake batter. There's Jonathan. Let me put this in the freezer now. Cake batter, babe. Cake batter ice cream. Every time I start to record, Fred just is doing this. So sorry, but let me show you what we prepped. Ignore that, I have to put it up. But I have 3 lunches, dinners, whatever for me and Jonathan to grab. The rest of the green beans. There's little hash browns. Why does this look like so much less food now than when I was cooking it? Anyway, carrots and the rest of that butternut squash, some pork chops, and the rest of the chicken, the potatoes, the chicken salad, the Ninja Creamies are in the freezer, and then we have the pineapple and the watermelon that I cut up yesterday. So I need to organize it in here and get everything put up. But all in all, I think that's a successful meal prep day, and I'm tired. So I now have to cook supper. Ugh, I now have to clean this up and cook supper. So we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some meal prep ideas. I hope you like and subscribe and come join our fam. And we will see you next time. Bye.